Hey everybody! We lost the last run and should not have, but I'm trying not to let it leave a bad taste in my mouth as we do another silent attempt. First fight, first run here, because we did so bad on our last one, we don't even have the opportunity. Honestly, we should hit him. Make sure he doesn't ramp too fast. Hello, Tomo. We should not worry too much about this first one. Try to make it work, but, you know, we're on a relatively high level of ascension. Pardon me. We want to, you know, we have an advantage if we get the opportunity right off the bat to start with a relic. Please, God, give me 2 attacks next turn. Tomo, hello, my friend. Why are you sniffing so much? What do we like? Riddle with Holes gets very, very good if we have Strength. If it gets upgraded, it becomes slightly better. We do need top end, for sure. But I kind of like, I don't know, dodge and roll is kind of like playing 2 blocks, but sometimes that second block is going to be wasted when upgraded. It's a little better, I mean. I think right now, we start with Riddle with Holes, and I'm going to, we did it. In fact, it probably hit the 2 best cards for us, except maybe Neutralize. Please heal me and compensate me for the fact that, oh, that's the opposite. It's like 11 HP, 7 HP. Still, ooh, dude, bag of marbles to start with as well. I do want to talk like a little post-mortem in the last run. I mean, I wish that we had not died on the last run. Let's run the numbers here real quick. I could kill you, take 6 damage. I could easily kill you, take 3 damage, you would be left alive at full HP. I think, weirdly enough, optically, it's best to take 6 damage to start with and then kill you next turn. We just made mistakes. As much as I would love to say that it wasn't my fault, dude, there was nothing I could do. It totally was. We definitely could have had a better fight against the Time Lord. In the end, we basically had like, you know, like 85% of a good run, and we kind of ruined it. It hurts. Let's try upgrading defense. Not strong cards. Ooh, dude, Singing Bowl has a certain je ne sais quoi associated with it. Down it. Hear me out here. Piercing Wail. Good. Better if it shows up next turn. Yeah, we can wait on that. Play 1 defend. Sorry, I was looking at Piercing Wail and I was like, ooh, they lost all their artifacts right off the bat due to bag of marbles, but nah, I think it's better if it shows up when 2 are attacking. Very similar boat to our last time, but against an elite, it's easier to make the rationalization that, okay, we'll just take 10 damage. Now, we're never going to have a situation in which 2 are attacking, but this also ignores the fact that, you know, the first time that Piercing Wail showed up, there was no reason to play it because an artifact, or sorry, a defend that was upgraded actually did better for us. So we broke even. We're doing some damage, getting rid of 2 dazes. Very painful turn. That's the luck of the draw, baby. It is what it is. I like, I mean, you have to remember this run started with no extra advantages, so you know, it's not necessarily off on as right of a foot as we would like for an Ascension at this level. Please, God, just 2 defends on the turn in which he does 10 damage. But the relics that we have so far, I'm happy with. It seems like Singing Bowl is extremely good in a defense-heavy deck. And maybe not defense-heavy, but if you pick it up early on in an Ascension run where you don't want to add that many cards to begin with, sure. Darkstone, not really interested. Now, you might roll your eyes a little bit, but you know your boy loves Cloak and Dagger. I think agnostically good card. Do I say it every time? Yeah. Full stop. 20? 24. We're going to do 6, 9, 4. We can do 19 damage. So nobody's dying. So we're going to hit you to take 2 damage off. Then I got to think. 11 damage. Yeah, okay. Really, it doesn't matter who we hit with this. Oh, it does. But probably not, because we're going to have to kill you with a strike anyway. But still, not a bad first turn. So far, it seems okay. Do we have any, like, actionable items? Like, can we do anything special with Darkstone? I mean, if we get cursed, we basically love it because we'll get a bunch of max HP and then remove the curses anyway. We'd rather have two enemies. Sorry, we'd rather have one enemy and be vulnerable for 2 turns than have 2 enemies. That's my entire philosophy for fighting this guy. Not that it matters because we killed him anyway. Accuracy is so good if we build shivs, but I still think Dagger Spray, it fulfills my quota of basically having, like, 1 card that can at least hit multiple enemies. It was literally, like, as strong as we could have a first turn, I think. We probably should have taken the Strength Potion, but probably still should be taking the Strength Potion at all times. We'd like to do 20 damage to you this turn. That's not plausible. Instead, wait. We could split you. It sounds ridiculous, but I think I would rather have you be at 78 HP and then just absolutely destroy you next turn, hopefully. Yeah, okay, so way too late, but I'm going to pop the Strength Potion. And we're going to have 2 enemies with 50 HP. So, I mean, that's an extra 25 damage done to these enemies. That feels very, very sensible in this context here. Piercing Wail. Pretty strong here, actually. We're going to live through this boss fight, at least. And you know, to be honest, if you live through the boss fight, I can't really say that we're at, like... Oh, we killed him, too. I can't really say that we're at a disadvantage relative to your average silent run. Oh, definitely should have dropped the slimed there. Just play a little slower. I haven't been playing... Like, I love Slay the Spire, and I think at this point you definitely, you know, don't need me to tell you that. You could probably derive it from the fact that, you know, I'm still playing it like 300 days after I started. However, I could play slower. I've been playing I've been playing other games, mostly for, like, the fact that Slay the Spire has, like, a relatively large backlog by my recent standards. Always take adrenaline. Ring of the Serpent is so good. Snack OI gives you a chance, admittedly, to rework your whole run in its image, but, dude, come on. Alright. I'd like to try to fight this elite. The only danger is we're forced to fight the elite if we get, like, too far into this without pivoting, but I think it should be okay. Why play that instead of survive? Just a needless... It's only 1 damage, but, like, come on, right? Anyway, so yeah, I've been playing maybe slightly, or more than slightly, suboptimally. I think you definitely choose to take 1 damage. Hit him with your biggest money attack. He's doing 31 damage. There's nothing we can do to stop it. So we'll take 26 damage. Starting to rethink this early elite strategy that we got going on. I want to believe that the right call is to take acrobatics because it's upgraded, but I mean, if I'm being straight up with you, it largely comes down to I don't believe acrobatics is a good card unless we have other discard stuff that incentivizes a discard meta. Might be a short-sighted way to look at it. Maybe you take an upgraded acrobatics and you build around it. This is looking like it's not going so hot. We did get to 22 block, much to my surprise. Now, we'd really like to do some work this turn. I could hit you for 20, but I know you're putting up block. I think I'd rather Cloak and Dagger. Hit you. Now, I mean, we gotta hit you for 20. Take 5 damage. 17 next turn. Can't get you. Dude, I'm trying. I'm trying to get there. Another 7 damage down the tubes. 14 damage this turn. Now we're talking. Alright, we're doomed right now. We gotta get out of it. Take Blade Dance. So don't go this way unless you definitely want to fight an elite. Which there's no definitely here except that we definitely would freaking die if we fought an elite. We're going to choose to take 1 damage. It might seem like, you know, if you're dying, why deliberately take damage instead of putting up defend? I think taking damage now means less damage later. Okay, we separated the damage right. Now, Chosen's been a little bit of an issue for us. And oh, yeah, we're good. I'd still say we're not feeling particularly strong here. We want 18 block. We can get there. You do it this way. Like, is painful 15 damage. I mean, you have to. At least it gives you some damage. I got to level with you. I'm going to hit you, even though I know you're going to hit me for 4. That's a reasonable proportion of my available HP. 8 damage. So we will live. The frustrating thing about this is that we're slowly killing ourselves by playing skills. Please stop attacking. Give me 1 turn off. Okay, we're dead. That's fine. Second floor is a real kick in the teeth. Now at least we have a chance. That was our warm-up run. Play. Standard. The silent. Here we go. Lose 7 max HP, choose a rare card, transform a card, obtain 3 random potions. 4 energy, strong enemies. Why was that such a hard sentence to say? 4 energy, strong enemies. So, how do I feel about this? Scared, but, you know, having 4 energy, there's obvious consequences, you know. We can play more cards, specifically. But there's, you know, we actually discard that because we're not going to do any damage anyway. There's unobvious consequences. At least they're unobvious to someone of my intellectual weight class right off the bat. One of them is present immediately. We can play cards that are expensive with more confidence. Like, even that might not seem that good, but I can get behind it. Now, with choke, it's not necessarily a builder round. I have to skip. It does pain me a little, but I think I have to skip. We have to be cautious of a couple of things. One is that obviously there's stronger enemies. Stronger enemies are going to be very annoying. Cool, the wheel has been very kind to me lately. First it hurt me, and now we got a curse, and it's an annoying one at that. Dude, take 7 HP, remove this curse from my deck. Straight up. I don't know if we could deal with it. I would like to think that we could. And I think it hurts. But I like the idea of potentially fighting 2 elites here. We'll see how the first one goes. I think that's your best play. This should be a terrible fight. I expect this to be highly annoying and bad. This one, we're taking 19 damage turn 2. It's not horrible. It's definitely not where you'd want to be if you were giving yourself the choice. Wise play. Start to thin your deck out from those dazes. Okay, so we got 2 enemies doing 12 damage a turn each. Again, you look at this and you go, you know, why? Just a single defend. It doesn't even have to be a survivor, which of course we just threw away anyway, but... Okay, here's my thinking, is that, you know, are there any defends in the deck? Are there any defends in the deck at this point? Oh, here they are. Hello, welcome. Nice to see you. Really appreciate it. Anyway, we probably won't fight 2 elites, but maybe we should consider ourselves lucky that we're likely going to live through this one. We don't need much. And even then we didn't get it. Well, we still have a little bit of combat, I guess, is the scary part here. Let's see. Strawberry. At least it gives us 7 HP immediately. Predator's another one that we would look at and, like, you know, because we have so much energy, seems like it's an appropriate play here. Definitely not what you want on turn 1, by the way. I expect as a result of that weak turn 1, we'll probably want to use our block potion. And we'll really just do so immediately. We have to do 15 damage to you next turn. We will not get there. But I'm not being negative. I'm looking on the bright side. We definitely did get enough block. We need to draw any attack. And there we go. Welcome. I know you're like sick of Cloak and Dagger probably. Why do I take Cloak and Dagger here? Because I have Choke. I will probably upgrade it to be straight up with you, but 15,880, okay. It's a very scary turn. And they're doing quite a lot of damage. I guess you just kill one and then accept that you're going to take another 6. Man, these guys are freaking ruthless. 3 damage. So we want it to be a multiple, and we want a multiple of 3, sorry, and we want you to take as much damage as possible in the process. Okay, one more hit won't do anything, but it's not like there's anything else we can do. So we'll take 6 damage, but it was relatively worth it. We are perma-weak, more or less. As long as that one of them chooses to status and one of them chooses to attack. But for now, we may be perma-weak, but we are alive. And for a while there, it wasn't looking like that was going to be likely. Keep in mind, this is also, you know, these enemies are stronger relative to the norm. Because of Philosopher's Stone, we will take Crippling Cloud. Man, there's a lot of combat still remaining. I increasingly don't actually think we're going to be able to make it through this floor, but I'm holding out hope that we're going to be able to get there. You know, when things go right, I'm not complaining. I mean, a strike kills you, so we'll definitely do that. Get to keep our gold. But it's a very kind of ruthless path for us to take here. 11 damage. We're taking none. I have to be honest, as much as I've complained about draw, this draw is doing wonders for us right now. However, I'm very concerned that next floor we're going to be dealing with birds that might do like 54 damage on turn 1. 54 damage is a relative, like, basically is a number that will destroy me. I think you take Skewer for top end. You definitely ignore the elite. Like, that's not even close. You're doing 27 damage on turn 1? Okay. Well, 25, 20, 21. Killing you is easy cause you're beautiful. And shooting do. I think you have to try. And we basically got the card we needed. You have 9. Yeah. Yeah, I think we still do it like this. Okay, we're gonna live with 2 HP. Life's easy, dude. I don't know what you're complaining about. If this works, we're a genius. That's a stylish way to get it done. Alright, so we're gonna rest and then definitely die to the boss. If by some miracle we don't, and we 100% want thorns, by the way. And I think you, even though it's not upgraded, you would definitely be like, at least Glass Knife early is worth something here. 12 damage. Kill. If we live, who knows what happens on the next floor. It's very painful, but sure, guess I can't stop you. Hate leaving a Shiv just in the deck like that, but we needed the block. 28 damage. 20 damage. We're basically letting him murder himself. But I think we are totally screwed. The fact that we've survived through the first couple of stages of this fight is almost a surprise to me. Even here, we're going to take 1 damage, and that's more than we can afford to take. That was exclusively to do 3 damage to him, as sad as that is. Yeah, we're done. I mean, what do you play? You just let him kill you. Oh, man. The silent, he's been very painful so far. Please, my silent, he's very sick. Standard. Okay, there's only one conclusion that a reasonable person could draw from these runs. We're actually so bad. We're gonna do a George Costanza. We're gonna do everything the opposite. We're gonna transform a card. Strike became flechettes. Okay, I don't even know what to do with that. What path would I take here? Well, I would definitely never start on this path, so let's start here. I know it might seem like I'm being bitter. It's not really my intention. I think it's actually like a game theory strategy. If we're so bad with the silent we can't realistically get through the first boss, let's do things we would never do. Like, for example, let's take Deflect. Why not? Yeah, let's look for a relic. Okay, Dead Branch immediately. It's working and I'm scared. Oh, the heal. Thank you so much. I mean, I knew it was going to happen because we've been doing the opposite here. So, what's next? I was going to free relic. You know what's dangerous is that in my head now, I'm like, well, we should start doing things the Ryan way now that we've got a good start. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, these 12 damage attacks are just working gangbusters for me, man. That was bad. We should have played Noxious, I think. So, I mean, let's be smart. And I'm being real with you. This might be where we ruin it. But I'm being honest with myself as well. We have Dead Branch. It's so nice to take shivs. And I would be like, please, Dad, no! We just did shiv decks forever. Yeah, but like, it's like really, really good. Every time we play a shiv, we get a card in return. Do you know the power of that? At this point, I have to. I've been given a golden gift. I kind of, dude, Flechette's upgraded. It seems disgustingly good so far. Now, we don't have any shivs yet that I know of, but we're gonna work on getting them. Noxious, basically, Noxious exists. Quite honestly, basically just to give us extra damage. And then I was potentially relying on, like, defense to save me. You know, like blocks, even our deflect, really. Here, it's very telling. I don't know, like, what happened. But as we're playing the run so far, I am unconcerned. Like, this guy, he has no chance to hurt us. I guess his leg sweep combined with the amazing status effects, but... We'll put up 3 block. Doesn't bother me. I'd like to draw like a single attack at some point in the future. Thank you. 3 block, by the way. I meant 3 defends. Very different, but you get the idea. So we are going to fight this elite. We are forced to fight 2 elites. We have to play Noxious, I think. If only to get their negative effects away. Their artifacts, I should say. And this looks fine so far, but we have to take as little damage as possible moving forward. Non-negotiable. So I could take... I think we take 5 damage by going like this. And if that's the last damage we take over the course of this entire fight, everything's great. And we'll start to work on you. I think you're the most likely to die in time. 1,000 cuts is not really good unless we have something else that we can... like a lot of zero-cost cards that we could play, really. So you're doing 10 damage. Dude, the flechettes. I'm starting to realize it seems to occupy a similar niche to Body Slam, except you play it first and then you play the defenses after, obviously. This seems like a pretty good fight to have Dead Branch on, which I'd never really thought of in the past. So we're doing 7 damage. Wow, easy money. Yeah, we're set. So we're actually completely able to fight 2 elites here. Much to my surprise. Yeah, play that instead of the strike. I mean, he's dead anyway, but it's just a kind of a brain-dead decision. Oddly smooth stone. It's fine. I think, what kind of man would it be if I didn't take another Flechette right now? It's done some good work for me. I think I would rather take this path because it has a closer campfire. We basically got a strength upgrade. I think you... What do you think? 1 turn of weakness? No, we're going to possibly draw neutralize next turn. As crazy as it sounds, I think we play accuracy to make sure it doesn't show up again. And just keep smacking him. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. It's very good. Now, do we... Yeah, we're going to kill you next turn. Let's play both of those. Hopefully, we're going to kill you next turn. We're going to... Dude, flechettes. Maw Bank is fine. I wouldn't say it's incredible, but it's... It depends when we choose to use it, I suppose, is the cop-out answer. Why is this so good? If you'll forgive me, I am mad. All the reading I did on the internet said it shouldn't work that well. No, it's... I've never actually looked at the silent archetypes past, like... Well, I think basically what I did is I... that's right, we can't attack this turn. The Shiv archetype worked out well for me, and then I said, well, why would we ever do anything else? You know, every other archetype sucks. You know, one person on Twitter, echoed what I thought was the common sentiment, and I said, all right, I don't need to learn anything else, and here we are, having lost about 100,000 runs simultaneously, or not simultaneously, that would be absurd, but in a row. We gotta take 10 damage out. And we take 0, right, because of our oddly smooth stone. I'm always saying, dude, you know, that stone is oddly smooth. It's like light can't even seem to figure out where it stands on it. Please, more attacks. Thank you so much. The realistic chance to kill him. Dude, I don't know what to say. Flechettes has been so incredible. Ooh, I hate this. Or do I? Flechettes? 20 damage. It would leave 10 on the board. If it drew a skill, I was gonna be okay. Because it's basically free block. Without it, I think we did the right thing using the smoke bomb. So we could rest, and it might be the right decision. Instead, I'm going to roll the hot hand, and I'm going to upgrade our second flechettes, and we're going to bank on a dream coming true. Now, we didn't draw what we wanted turn 1, so be it. Oh, we definitely didn't draw what we wanted turn 2. That's less of a so be it moment and more of like a what? How dare you? Okay, that's how you play it. You just got to accept we're taking 16 damage. And he's very strong still. Burst escape plan has a certain... No, burst out maneuver. And then next turn, ruin his life. We have attacks in this deck, I swear to you. I don't know where they are, but they do exist. Perfect. What can you say? I think the game's doing us very dirty right now, is my impression of things. At this point, we might as well at least do another 10 damage. We could still survive. We have to start from 0 on the poison. They're not attacking on turn 1, which is very merciful of them. I respect and appreciate that greatly. Knowing we're going to need defense next turn, I'm going to play the outmaneuver instead of the strike and hope for the best. Now they're doing perhaps more damage than I've ever seen done in my entire life. That's okay. I'm not too concerned about it. We're going to burst leg sweep. We got 18 block. Not as much as I was hoping for. 31. We're going to take 7 damage. At this point, it's really all about stacking poison on them and then going for the right moment to strike. And I think this is not the right moment to strike, as much as it pains me. Don't really want to do that. So we're just gonna we're playing a little bit of a defensive game here. 13 damage. It's not that bad yet. Flechettes is 15 damage. This is where we strike. At least to get you almost dead. So I'm using every portion of my brain right now to try to make sure we don't die. Yeah. To wipe one of them is in my opinion, very strong right now. 12. Play the smart money. You know, you're good here. So we got 19 damage on field. That's very bad. We have to play these to live. This guy will die next turn. This is the most dangerous boss fight I've had against this guy in forever. 1 second, I received a text from my wife. Don't be jealous. This guy's not going to roll over, so I actually think you just... Well, let's see how it goes. Again, life pro tip. You always respond to a text from your wife, even if you're recording your 9th YouTube video of the day and should have stopped working a long time ago. Maybe especially if that's the situation. Okay, this guy's dead. Now, we choose. Do we go on this guy? I haven't decided yet. We got to see what things look like. Apply 6 poison when it dies. Deals max damage to all enemies. It's expensive is the thing, but hey. We don't need these deflects. Let's think about it. Use a backflip real quick. Corpse explosion. Neutralize. Strike. Yeah, we got him. No, we don't got him. Realistically, it would be a big surprise if this went terribly wrong. But dude, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this run right now, to be honest with you. I put my phone down, I promise. After Image seems very important, as does Envenom, I guess, but After Image typically is a critical card, and we'll upgrade it as soon as possible. We have to go Cursed. And I know you might be like, hey, pardon me, roll a thin deck as much as possible. But if we can get a thick deck so that we never have to remove curses, that's one thing. Moreover, let me see, late shop. Okay, late shop. 1 elite might be nice. I just don't want to hit the other shop in the meantime. So if we start like, oh, that's so much combat though. Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot this way. Dude, I love these early flechettes. Like, that's so freaking good. What was I gonna say? What I was gonna say is, I mean, as is often the case in these situations, I don't necessarily really know where I stand in this deck, but I think if we have a Shiv deck, you know, with a Dead Branch, we can really make something happen here. Especially, that's not very good, but especially, you know, if we can get some extra strength out of Duvu Doll as well. So finally, After Image, welcome. And After Image plus Shivs is also like, is a classic combination. The likes of which we've never said no to. So we have 10 damage coming out. Anytime you draw flechettes, I think at this point you have to play it. This will take you to 8, 9. Can't play the other stuff, so we definitely play this. We also, I mean, our win condition, as sad as it is to say, is noxious. So we can also, I mean, a catalyst showing up or anything that accelerates poison is probably worth considering. It wasn't so bad. I worry about, I guess, the birds a little bit, but... Storm of Steel, neutralize. We want them both, I think. Skewer, Storm of Steel. Good. Trip, Flying Knee, want them both. Pain, don't want it. No matter, there was no reason to pick anything else there. We did pretty well. Oh, we have to fight an elite on this path. Dude. I've never seen this. If we take this path, there's no rest. Oh my god. We've chosen a path so poorly. Every piece of HP that we have is unbelievably mission critical right now. I do want to play Storm of Steel. Let's run the numbers. Play Storm of Steel. 9 block. 3 shivs. 12 block. Not good enough. We did do no damage, though. And they're just going to keep attacking. But with Oddly Smooth Stone, we're kind of getting there. Noxious is way too slow to stop these guys from taking your life from you. I think you just focus on getting one killed. And then, you know, I don't know, maybe if you draw the Dream Flechettes, you could somehow get this guy. Doesn't matter. We lost a little gold, so be it. The fact that we lost no HP on the fight, that's the most important thing. Because I'm realizing now we're in a nightmare realm. Heal me. I have to take the curse. I'm glad it gives us strength. I hate everything else. On this deck, we have no choice. We have to roll Shuriken. I would love to take other stuff. I would love to let Ma Bank do more for us. I don't think we have that option right now. We're playing a lot of zero-cost stuff right now, by the way. Oh, this is the worst. Apply vulnerability. Draw. That's free block, and I love it. No after image. I was going to say, no after image, no problem. Wrong! No after image. Kind of a major problem right now. No after image. Okay, but this guy is dead, dude. 20 damage on the field. A lot less to worry about. Nah. 20. Gotta do something like this. What's so funny? Freaking 2010. You got wounds? I don't like them. Tell you that much. Look at that. We're putting up something here. This is a very valiant effort. Which is usually what people say about, like, a run before it fails. So hopefully that's not the case. Corpse Explosion is so unbelievably great here. Essentially, at this point, you are dead. We didn't lose very much there at all. I don't think we need anything else. I know we have extra energy. Maybe you get something out of Doppelganger. Now, very important. We have to go right here. Don't mess that one up. Now you can probably play whatever you want, if we're being realistic. I actually think I just weaken him. Okay, Storm of Steel, pretty good. Well, maybe not that good now that I think about it, but we know what to play. After Image has to be played when we see it. Neutralize just to extend that neutralization. Taking no damage. He's got poison stacked up on him. So you're saying there's a chance. Oh, 1 second. I got a text. Anything you would like to eat for dinner? I am still... This is my loyalty is to my wife, but also to you, YouTube. I am still recording. Come home. And I will cook. Or we can grab a late dinner out. And I leave it up to her. Alright. 18 damage. I think when you get the chance, you have to do this. And we are going to take 2 damage in the process. That's nothing, really. I was very concerned that we would be dead by the time we got to this part of the level, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. Why this? Well, everything that we hit with right now is free. So the fact that it worked out was nice, even though I know he gets extra strength over time. Dude, if there was a way to dodge these elites, man, I would be loving life. But sadly, there's not. Oh, you have to play After Image. You're doing 12 damage. You have to play Flechettes. It's so unbelievably good. And then I would love to play Accuracy first. And we could have, but we'll make up for it by playing it now. So, This is the first run in an embarrassingly long time that has me thinking that we genuinely have, like, a shot, to be honest. As the silent, at least. So I'm a very, very happy man right now. It's mostly Dead Branch. Shuriken is real nice as well. But this is going better than I ever could have expected. Especially, I mean, we've gotten a lot of opportunities here early that, you know, I didn't expect to be alive for. Ornamental Fan is awesome in a Shiv deck, and we'll remove that. I don't know, maybe we won't remove the next curse. I haven't, straight up, I haven't really noticed the curses. That sucks. If I haven't noticed the curses, maybe we should just love the fact that we're getting that extra strength out of Duvu Doll. I mean, one of the reasons we haven't noticed them is because we have discard engines. So at some point, we're not going to draw the discard engines, and then it's going to hurt, but... Man, that's insane value. I mean, we have to. We might as well play the other cards here. You're dead, I think. Beautiful. Dude, we got something. It's weird, and it's all sorts of twisted. But unless we die to this next elite and this all becomes very fitting... Oh, this is a tough one, too. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. I would love to see... After Image. You do what you can, you know? I think we weaken you. Leg sweep you. I don't know if it matters who we leg sweep. Might as well play accuracy at this point. Alright. Okay. Vulnerability works pretty nicely on this guy. Would we rather go for you this turn on a turn where we have, like, you know, quite a decent amount of potential value? Or would we rather kill you even though you will be made vulnerable? Or I will be made vulnerable to you. Then we're going to need more block. Because he's going to do like 22 damage and we're going to fight an elite soon. These are tough decisions, man. Well, I'm definitely not going to kill this guy. Could kill him next turn, but isn't he just going to do more damage next turn anyway? Hear me out. You become vulnerable. I leg sweep you as well. Then we Storm of Steel. Kill this guy. We take no damage. I mean, we drew a really good card, to be honest, to go along with it. But I think this is fine. You know, he's weak. Arms sweaty. On a turn where, you know, we're weak as well. Or we're vulnerable, to be specific. But I just meant weak in a broader sense. Love it. Wouldn't say I love this one, but... something like that. Don't even play Survivor. I'd like to discard this and draw. Okay, he's probably done next turn. That's very, very good for us. Okay, so we got to get through this elite fight, and then the boss fight, and then eventually at some point in our lives we'll be able to rest. At this point, I really don't see us removing the curse. I don't see the value of it. Now, I'm a little nervous. I do see the value in Calculated Gamble, but I think I'm just going to grab like a skill potion. And maybe an explosive potion. Like, that's how anxious I am about this upcoming fight. Is that I think that might make all the difference. Okay, what do we want? I see the value in 1,000 cuts. See the value in Caltrops too. I think we try 1,000 cuts here. So let's go after image, 1,000 cuts. Neutralize on you because you're attacking on turn 1 like a total jerk. Storm of Steel, I mean, we love it. Definitely, definitely. Prepared, of course. Probably dump Outmaneuver. Probably dump Strike here, just in case. Flechettes is 18 damage, but also basically contributes to one of these guys dying. Not that we need to, because hear me out here. We do this. we can just play an explosive potion. But as of yet, I'm unconvinced that we even need to play the explosive potion. I think we should try to wipe you guys out. Wow. How did that work? That went so much better than I would have ever expected. This, I still feel like I'm clinging to this one by like the seat of my pants, but... Oh, dude, I love this setup. The amount of strength we're gaining is just ridiculous. He's dead. Wow, we didn't even get hit. I'm feeling my confidence coming back. Finisher is a must in a Shiv deck. Maybe it looks like we just needed the right kind of Shiv deck. Now, there's no guarantee that we're set here either. Or is there? After image and accuracy. This gives you 2 Shivs, but then we couldn't play this. Okay, fair enough. I think we take... Did this guy even debuff us at all? I think so. Playing these is so critical for getting those early shurikens going. Plus, we had accuracy anyway. 3 skills. Okay, absolutely, we're going to hit him. Then we'll escape. Totally worked. It's 20 damage for 1 energy. It's still pretty good. But our shivs are going to kill you, so I think we actually do it like this. That's unlikely. 22. We're going to take a little damage. But we got a really nice momentum right here. Honestly, I think we dump... No, you can't do that. You gotta dump strike defend. And they're doing 22 damage, so it doesn't really matter what we play. That's a weak turn, no attacks. Burns off a turn of his debuffs, very frustrating. Well-laid plans, noxious, leg sweep. And then an attack that does nothing. Yeah, I think I'll hold on to Parasite for no reason. Thanks for asking. This one's, it's very painful for me because I know we have attacks in the deck somewhere. They don't appear to exist, but I promise you they're there somewhere. I can't believe how long this guy's lived. This basically saves us 7 damage. I'm willing to throw that. That's how sad I am right now. You're doing 14. That's not that bad. We almost had grand finale work. Okay, now we want to hit you as many times as possible. Leg sweep is just too expensive. You're summoning more enemies next turn, but at least we got the burn off a turn of this. We got Noxious working on you. We have taken way more damage than I would have liked to have taken. And we're still, I mean, we're bordering on death at this point. Getting a Shiv per turn is an incredible amount of value. Flechettes is still unbelievably good. But I still think, I guess you look at this and you go, why would I play Flechettes to start with? Interesting. I'll still play it to knock out the damage, of course, but... Alright. Keep Survivor. At this point, I think we've started to get things going back in our favor. We really want to avoid getting debuffed. Oh, this is real good. Certainly. Yeah, we've actually got him. He's dead. Well, that is a surprise. This is gonna sound wild. I think we want 2 after images. I see us winning. And give me less cards. See if I care. Do the extra energy. No Time Lord? No Time Lord. Okay. Power Lord. I think it's completely fine. We're gonna take some very non-aggressive paths up, is my expectation. I can't believe I haven't fully done the opposite, but my George Costanza done the opposite run is the best run that I've had in a long time. A long time. And, dude, I gotta give, like, unbelievable props to Shuriken right now. Which I can't say that it's winning us the run. But, like, isn't it, though? Were it not for Shuriken, what chance do we have? Again, always tempting to remove the curse, but I'm liking the extra strength, and I'm kind of taking this approach right now where, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The bomb just isn't the right call, I think. I will fight you for a rare relic. It is a little dangerous, I suppose. Dude, corpse explosion. He said, this guy dies, you die, and I don't have to deal with you. Now, I'll get hit for 2. Who cares? All I gotta do is kill this guy. It kills you at the same time. That's a dream come true when you're dealing with a spiker. Well, thanks for the 1 block. Really appreciate it. Really like to draw a Storm of Steel, please. That's another after image. I'm not complaining. Okay, Terror is very strong. Really just trying to race this guy to death. At which point he will be killed. How's that for analysis, John Madden? Turnip. You can no longer become frail. I don't think we care about Deadly Poison that much. Okay, this is like the exact same fight, more or less. This is a much better start, though. So we want to draw first, because we might get after image. We may need to defend. I'm going to dump both of our strikes, because I think we're going to get around it anyway with Cloak and Dagger. Huge. Okay, so Finisher is 30 damage. Riddle with Holes is 35. Do it like that. And we will retain Finisher, because if we ever... Well, I mean, that was pretty much our ideal Finisher turn, to be honest, but it's not our fault we drew something better. Okay. This, we genuinely have a chance to put this run completely together. What do? Just don't crap it up. It's not even really very difficult. You gotta see. So if I hit you twice, we'll take... it's a good opportunity to use it. Just play slow, do the math, and we could have, like, the slightest bit of redemption here. This is just for block, really, at this point. So we can play 1, and then we can play 1 more, and we didn't take any damage. Another accuracy, basically mission critical. I know you're like, you gotta rest. Nah, we gotta get an after image innate. That'll save us way more than a rest will give us. Alright, this guy, pain in the butt. Very bad turn 1. However, we can take 12 damage, not optimum, but what else are we gonna do? Play outmaneuver? Now, our shivs are just so, like, absurdly good. Weakening him. I don't know, I think we'd rather have the shivs, honestly. And we were so far ahead of him here. We don't get to keep a card, though, so I think I really want to just gain as much strength as possible by playing all these shivs. If we draw something that costs 0, you know, even better. We got 1 more out of it. We're just trying to outscale him, more or less. It's not really that easy, but it appears to be that easy right now. We can do this. Then you play that, and you're going to get 1 more Shuriken, with which to get another Shiv level. Okay, 2 more turns. It's a very good example. If we had not gained the strength, pardon me, if we had not gained the strength, we probably would have taken a lot of damage right there. And now we're totally set. But it didn't look as, you know, really that easy. Didn't feel that easy either, to be honest. Regen potion, extremely helpful potentially. I'm gonna dodge that other elite. I will give you 154 gold. Omamori? I think it's fine to take it now. We got 4 strength up. It's very risky and probably ill-advised, but give me that second after image innate. I believe in its power. And what's the point? Well, now, pop regen potion. Try to get, like, everything out of it. I could have played the deflect, but not that it matters. Okay, 28 damage, basically, is the way you look at this. That's not enough to be afraid of. Yeah, because now it's 23 damage. We take 1. Okay. I'm still in, like, fighting the Ether Boy mode, where I'm like, we gotta hit him to take his damage away. That's not how this works. He's already vulnerable. It doesn't really matter when you... Oh, it doesn't matter when you play Trip. You should play it before... You should play it, sorry, after you play Flechettes. Play it for 2 block, but play Flechettes for the maximum damage first. Now again... let's not. We're gonna take a little damage here. I'm very happy I popped the regen potion. This is more of the turn we're looking for. Probably should have been removing strikes in defense. I know you're like, oh, now he gets it, but like... The run had been working up to this point. Yes, yes, this is not a great start. Except that when we draw shivs, it's going to destroy. I guess it's necessary setup. We spend 4 energy on powers, and then we're like, it's tough. But it is fair to say, like, our future turns get better as a result of stuff like this. I mean, it's 44 damage from finisher. I think you might be dead if we maybe draw like 1 decent card. You're 1 HP away. You might have been like, there's no way, you know, she's gonna die. I don't know. We got pretty close. Fooled you. Fairy in a bottle. Might be worth it. I will take a backflip. I think we need as many blocks as possible. Hello, my friend. Yes, thank you. Well, provided we don't totally crap the bed right here. Things look very interesting, don't they? That might be flattering myself, but it does appear like we got a very reasonable chance of coming out of this one. It just never ends here. Still play Cloak and Dagger first. Oh my god. Pretty solid first turn. So we're certainly going to rest before the boss fight. 1 skill. Still do it. Man, it very nearly kills you. That's hilarious. 9 damage neutralize. The one, I guess what I look at right now is I know that against the Awakened one, we're going to give him like 4 strength on the first turn, or at least early, applying both of our after images guaranteed, and then also applying both of our accuracies as soon as possible. So I do worry about dying early. Especially our HP is not quite as high as it could be. But we do gain a lot of block as a result of doing this. So I think the idea is that you're not even in the long term. Just like borderline immediately, we pretty much come to win by playing those powers anyway. I mean, we didn't kill one of them this turn, but we haven't played any accuracies yet, so 2 skills. I think you still want to go flechettes, then accuracy, then cloak and dagger. We have 2 energy left. Come on, we're hoping for defense. We haven't discarded anything. We'll do it like that. 23, you're doing 31. We're taking 8 damage. It's not that bad. We only have 1 more power. 2 more powers we're guaranteed to play. And I'm not even going to play well-laid plans yet. It doesn't have to be played immediately. 44. So we have to leg sweep you. I don't think we play well-laid plans yet. It's a great card. I guess we could have afforded to do it there, but it feels wrong. I think I'd rather Storm of Steel early, and, you know, we're gonna get enough block for certain. Now, an accuracy I will play, and an infinite blades I will play. You know what? Let's let it ride. I'm ready. We have to play the accuracies. I don't think there's a magic number for accuracies. I think the magic number is all of them. We do this because we get a free sneaky strike, which is, I mean, absurdly good. We don't need block. I don't think you play Noxious Fumes. Because without the specimen, I don't think we care at this point. 60. Not great. 2 skills. Start here. 4 energy. Man, those shivs are strong. Man, those shivs are strong. Okay, that maneuver. Hold leg sweep. We're gonna win. This is a big morale boost for me. Oh my god, I had not even realized this is an hour and 2-minute long video. I mean, it's fantastic news. It means I'm having a good time. However, it does also mean I should have stopped recording, I don't know, a while ago. I know you're like, burst leg sweep is really good, but it's like unnecessary at the present moment as well. We're gonna get him. We're gonna win. And it has been a long time coming. And it came after an episode where I have to be honest, I was a little embarrassed with my performance. This one was closer to dominant. Alright, we get a win as the silent. Feels nice. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Northernlion to be notified when we go live in the future. Of course, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!